Hello, everybody. We are back. So it's been a week, and so now we are going to keep going. Oops, sorry. We are going to keep going with the ARC-AGI challenge. So as a reminder, we are trying to solve all of those 400 plus there's 400 more in the public evaluation sets, and we're trying to speed run through them. So the last one we did was this one, which was just to move the shape like one down. So this was like super easy. And the one we stopped on was this one, which was a bit more difficult. So what does it look like? So in practice, the way it works is so there's a background, and then there's rectangles with one dot or like two dots each. And so what you need to do is to copy the shape on top of the one dot, and then if on the edge there is two, then you pew pew to the rest of the shape. And so in this case, like there is only one on the left, so you don't, and there's two at the top, so you pew 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 pew. So the way I was thinking of doing this is so first what we want is to like figure out like what is the background color. So in this case, like we can look at the first pixel. None of them are actually touching. So we can get this, and then we have a way to extract shape with any color, and this assumes the background is black. So what we're going to do is to change this to like have a black background, and then we can extract shape. So it's going to extract this shape, and this one. And so now what we'll want is to figure out like which one are like the big squares, like the big rectangles, and which one is the actual like shape like this. And then once we do this, we're going to be able to like extract the shapes within this one to get all of the dots, and then match this and then do the thing. So in practice, one of the thing is like you can see here, like when it's being put here, it's actually cut. So what I was thinking was to create a new shape for this. So this is going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit of time, but let's do it. So tuk. So we're going to do node create new test. So I'm on this. Okay, so 54. So the first one that I want is to copy the matrix, and then I want to like fill in the color. So I don't think I have a fill change color. No, I don't have one. So I'm going to change to implement a change color. Replace color matrix. Yeah, replace color matrix. Replace color matrix.js. So export default function export color matrix. So it takes a matrix, input color, output color. And so now we're going to so I need two spaces. So cons output equal copy matrix matrix. And so now what I want, replace color, sorry. And so now return output. And so now do I have for each pixel? Yep, for each matrix. For each matrix. Okay, so now I have it. Each matrix. So the output, and so x, y, and so if does it? Let me see. Okay, so I actually pass. So I actually color. So if color equal input color, then I want to do output dot y dot x equals the output color. Okay, perfect. And so now what we can do here, so the output is replace color matrix with the input 0 0 with black. Okay, so let's see if, okay, and so now I want to first test if it's working, so yarn test 54. Okay. So T1. Okay. So now the output. So this is not working. So this is supposed to be all. Oh, looks like, yeah, like the ordering is not correct. So for each pixel. So what is the callback? Oh, it's YX. Yep. Wait, where do I use for each matrix? Find in folder. Where's find in folder? Find in folder. So training 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me change for each matrix. So it returns J, Y. So this is basically returning. Okay, and so now so X, Y, and so this is Y, this is X. Okay, so this is the only time, yep. And this is X, this is Y, so Y, X. And so now this one is going to be Y, X, X, Y, and so this is Y. Okay. Okay, so it's still not working. So the row is Y. Okay, so yeah, we can return the call here. It shouldn't. Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. So now it's working. Okay. So let me replace this with color. Okay, perfect. So now we have a way to make it black. Okay, so now we can start getting into the extract shapes. Okay, so files. Okay. So now we have the black. So now, so first, const background color equals this. So this is background color, and we replace it with black. And so now we replace black with background color. Okay. So now we are going to swap it at the end. So now we want shapes equal extract shapes any color. So this one. Extract any color shapes. from the output. Okay, so now what we're going to get is 1, 2, 3 shapes. And so, okay, and so none of the shape, the first one is going to be black. Yep. So if we look at the first pixel, if it's black, then we know that it's actually this shape. Otherwise, if it's not black, then this is one of those. Okay. So we're going to call it target. So const target shape equals shapes dot find, and so we want so what do we want? So we want output of shape dot y target shape dot y target shape dot x equals 0. So let's see, did we find the target shape? Target shape, oops. So this is going to be this one. Okay, so now, oh, okay, so we have the background. Yep. And so we want s.x is not 0 and s.y is not 0, and okay, so target shape, so we have the target shape. And so now const rectangles, rectangle shapes equals shapes dot filter s. So s is not target shape, and s dot x is not 0, and s dot y is not 0. So now we can console.log the rectangle shapes. So we got 1, 2, so we got 2, so we got 1, 2, that's good. So now that we have like both the target shape and the rectangle shapes, so now we're going to want to like copy this shape. So we want to copy this shape in a different place. In a different one, so we can copy some matrix onto this. Okay, so rectangle shape dot for each, and so rectangle shape. So now that we have a rectangle shape, we want to do shape to matrix. Matrix equals shape to matrix. So the output and the rectangle shape. So now we need to implement shape to matrix. So we want the input and the shape. And so we want const output equals build matrix from the so the shape dot width shape dot height. Okay, so we want to create a copy, and then what we want is copy some matrix. So the input, the output with shape dot width, height shape dot height, x1 shape dot x, y1 shape dot y, and then x2 0, y2 0. And override color black. Yeah, we don't need anything. Okay. So now we're going to return the output. Okay. So now we have our shape to matrix. Okay. So now we have our matrix. So now what we are going to do is const extract shapes. dots equals extract shapes. This one not any color, we want to extract like all of the different colors from the matrix. And then we want to filter, and so we want to filter the one that are only one element. Okay, so now we have the dots. So now we have all of the dots. And so dot for each. And so for each dot, now this is when we need to apply this. So the first is we're going to copy some matrix this. So copy some matrix of the target shape. Okay, so now this is, okay. So the input is the target shape, the output is the matrix. Okay, so now this is where it gets tricky, so we want to align them. So the x1, so this is the input, so 0, y1, 0. So now this is the x2. Okay, so now this is this one, so this is dot dot x. And we want to minus target shape divided dot width divided by 2 mass dot floor, I think. So let's say we have 5, so we want to do it 3 to the left. So 5, so it's going to be target dot cell. Okay, so we have 5. And so now it's going to be 3, 1, 2. So actually 1, 2. No, it's actually going to be 2. So floor. Okay. And so same for the y2. Dot y and dot height. So if you understand, so what we're doing is like we're just copying this shape over, and we want to ignore copy some matrix, and so it should have a ignore outside. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so we can add, so copy some matrix. Where's copy some matrix? And so we want ignore outside. And so now draw line. And so now I'll set color. Oh, it's already doing the ignore outside. Okay. Okay, so I don't even have, I don't even need this. Okay. Okay, so now we are copying the same matrix. And so now we want, so we'll want to do, so at this point, okay, so at this point we have, so we're going to like copy this, so we're going to copy this over, and then here we'll want to do the pew pew. And finally, for each rectangle, we are going to copy some matrix. So the input is going to be the matrix. The output is going to be the output. And then we are going to x1. So this is rectangle shape dot x. y1, oops, so the y, and then width rectangle shape dot width, height rectangle shape dot height, and finally x2 is going to be no, actually. So the matrix is input, so this is 0. So this is x2, x2. So x1 is 0, y1 is 0. Okay. So we are going from like the 0, 0 point to like this one. Okay. So why it's not happy? Up, should be inside of here. Okay, so now did it work? It did not work. Okay, so now we need to debug what's going on for this one. So, okay, so rectangle shape. So first let me, where's my console log? Okay, so console log, we have 2 rectangle shape. Okay, so now I want to see the dots. So we have 2 dots, 1 dot, 1 dot, that's good. And so now we can do print, so matrix to, so if I understand like how to get autocomplete, but hope like this shouldn't be needed to that. Matrix to string. Okay, so 1 and 2. So now this has not worked. So the input is the target shape. Oh, but it's not the matrix. Okay, got it. Got it. So this is the output. And so now this is target shape.x, target shape.y, and I didn't say width, okay. Target shape.width, target, height, target shape.height, okay. Yep, that wouldn't have worked. Okay, perfect. So now this is working, and so now this we need to do ignore black. True. Is it ignore black? No, how is it called? This is copy submatrix, override black. So this is override black equals to false. Okay, so now we have this and this, so this is good. Okay, so now now this one is good. So now why? So now what we want is the input is the matrix. The output is the output. x1 0, x2 the shape, output. Okay, so now we are able to get this. Oh, by the way, I need to remove this. Okay. So now this is working. Okay, so now I need to do all of the PPUs. Okay, so okay. So center x equals this, center x, center y. Const center y equals this. Okay, so now I have this. And so now what I want is to check, let's say, to the top first. So now, okay, so we copy the submatrix, so this is good. So if, so we want, so what is this one? Yep. So if the matrix center y, center x, so this is the dots. So now if we put center y -1, no, actually I need to, yeah, it can over, yeah. So I need to do it on the shape. So if the input okay. So if the input, so this is not the one I want. So center x is going to be, so what I need is to base on the output 1. So if the, okay, so this is going to be the target shape x, so this one, plus 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. So now we have this, okay. So this is this. And y. So center, okay, center, target. And this one is center dot, okay. Const center dot x equals this. And const center dot y equals this one. Perfect. So now we have the x and the y. Okay, so now we have the x and the y, and so now what we want to do, okay, so now if center targets, and so if this one is equal to -2, so if this one is equal to this one, now we're going to pew all the way to the top. So now we're going to draw line. So draw line. So what does draw line take? Draw line. Draw line. Okay. So what does it take? Okay, it takes the output. So the output is the matrix. So x1. So x1 is going to be center dot x. X2 is going to be center dot x. And now y1 is going to be 0. And now y2 is going to be center target y -2. And the color is going to be this one. Okay, so now we should have a pew. Oh. Center dot x. So now we have the pew, but it's not. Oh, plus. Okay, so center dot x is based on this one, but we want to do it relative to this one. Wait, what? Output is matrix. Is this the matrix we want? Shape to matrix. Yeah. Oh, why is it minus? Oh, it should be dot x. Oh, never mind. So this one is dot x. X. Okay. So now we have one pew. and this one dot y. Okay. So now, yep. So our first pew pew is working. Okay, we're making progress. Like pew pew is going. So now we need to do the same things for the other three sides, and then we need to clear this one out. So let me clear this one out first. So what we can do is draw a rectangle. Okay. So we can do draw rectangle. So the output is the output. So x equals target shape dot x, y target shape dot y, width target shape dot width, height target shape dot height, and color equals black, and then it's going to replace by background color here. Okay, so now the output, and it's gone. Okay, so now we need to do the 3 more pew pews, and then we are done. Okay, so this is this one. So second pew pew, we're going to do the x, y, y, and then we need to swap. Okay, and so now this is y, y, dot y, dot y. So this is x, 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 y. Okay. So now we have the left pew pew which is working, the left pew pew which is working. So now we need to do the right and the bottom. Oops. Okay. So now we are doing the right. No, so this is no, this is the top, so we're going to do the bottom. Okay, so this is +1, +2. So this is +2, and this is +2. And so now, so this is y1, and y2 is equals to rectangle shape dot height -1. Okay, so this is not, so if is below input, no, the input, okay, so what we want is, so we want so it's in draw line. And so draw line, we have ignore outside, true. Okay, so draw line, okay. So now this is going down, this is going down, okay. So now we just need the right, and then we should be good. Okay, so draw line, I need ignore outside everywhere. Ignore outside. Ignore outside, ignore outside. Okay. And ignore outside. Okay, so now this one, this is plus, 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 and so now we said this is x1, and this is x2 is This was this one, so rectangle shape dot width -1. Invalid syntax. No, why is invalid syntax? Okay, and it passes, and now, okay. Okay, so this one is not working, the other one was working. Okay, so which one is not working? So this is... Oh. Oh, so when we copy... Yeah, overall black is equal to false. Okay, so which one is this? So this is T0. Okay, so now we're in debugging mode. So now what we want is to figure out why is it drawing this thingy here. So the copy is working. So this is for... Okay, so this one is working. Now this is the... Okay, let me console.log matrix to string the matrix. Okay, so this copied like this copied like this. So, oh yeah, this is the pew pew. Yep. Okay, so now, yeah, it copied this one, but this one pew pew to the bottom. So now we have an issue here. So this is the bottom one. This is the top, so this is the bottom one. Here. Oops. So why? Okay. So that's saying, yeah, there's 3 pew pew. Yeah, so pew pew. Okay. So center of the target y +1. Okay, so let's say four and 4. 4 is yellow, I believe. 4 is yellow. Okay. So now, what is the center target? So center target y is inputs. Okay, so first this one, all of them should be outputs. this one should be output. Okay, but it's not going to change. Okay, so now why is it? Okay, so this is target shape. Oh, height. My bad. Okay, so now console.log. Okay, and works. Okay, well this was a hard one, but we made it. Oh my god, 40 minutes. Yep, I was expecting this to take some time, but yep, we made it. Happy about this. I wonder, like, by the way, in the comments, if you have thoughts around like how I could have made it like faster or easier or something. Like, is there like any util I should have had? But pretty happy with this. So go to the next one. Okay. Well, this one seems easy. We extract like 1, 2, 3. Like we extract all of the black shape and the second one in red. Okay. So yeah, this one should be back to a speed run. So 55. So const black shapes equals extract shapes of the input dot filter shape dot color equals 0. And so now what we do is draw rectangle, the output. So we copy the matrix. So the output is the output. X equals black shapes dot 1 dot x dot y black shapes dot 1 width. Yeah, actually we can just do black shapes dot 1 and the color is the first one, the color is red 2. Okay, so let's see if this is working. 55. So we have C1. Oh, it's in the other way. Okay. So this one is yellow. Yellow is 4. Okay. So it's looks like this. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is red. Red is what? Red is 2. Then it should be purple. 4 should be purple. Purple is 6. 4 is 6. 5 is 1. Okay, and 5, 6, 7 is green. 6 is green. Green is 3. Okay, it should be 7. Yep. And boom. Okay, so this was easy. So next, let's see what's happening next. Okay, so this one is blue, this one is red, red, green. Okay, what is going on? So gray turns blue. Eight. So is this like Does it look like a 1? No, it doesn't look like a 1. So the X is red. Okay, so this shape is blue. The X is red. The fish is green. This one is blue and the plus is pink. I don't get it. If anyone in chat understand what's going on here, it would be super helpful. So there's 4 black. Okay, so if I zoom out, so the X is in whatever color is red. Oh, should be one by one. Okay. I guess it's just the pattern. I'm really not getting this one. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I'm going to start hard coding a bunch of patterns. 56. Okay, 6. T1. Okay, so build matrix of 1 1. So function match pattern, matrix pattern. So for each matrix, so color xy, if color equals 0, const let does match equals to true, and pattern the yx is not equals to 0, does match equal false. If color is not 0 and pattern yx is equals to 0, does match equal false. If does match equals false, return. And we return does match. Okay. So if match pattern, the input with, okay, so what we want is this one we said it's like 1 1 0 1 1 0, and this is 1 0 1 1, and after it's 0, 1, 0. Okay, and so if this matches, then output of 0, 0 equals to blue, which is 1. Okay, and okay, perfect. So this is the pattern, then this is 1, 0. Okay, so this is basically, no, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So this is 2. Then the fish. Okay, the fish is 0, oops, 0, 0, 0, and this is 1. So if the fishy, then it's 3. And then if it's a plus, then it's 6. So if it's a plus, then it's 6. Yeah, it passes. Okay. Yeah, like if anybody understands like what's happened with this one, like please let me know, but I don't get it. Okay, so now let's go back to normal zoom, and so we have this one. Okay, so this one we just copy the shape twice. Okay. Well, this one is going to be super easy. Okay. So let's create a new test. Okay, 57. So build matrix. Okay, so what we need is const shape equals extract shapes of the input dot find as dot color is not 0, and so output is the width is shape dot width multiplied by 2 and shape dot height. And now we copy submatrix input output with shape dot width height shape dot height x1 shape dot x y1 shape dot y x2 0 x2 y2 0. Okay, so this is the first one, and then we copy it again with x2 shape dot x and 57. Okay, why is it not happy? X oops shape dot width. Okay, perfect. So this was easy. Next. 2 minutes. That's a good score. Okay. What? Oh, we need to create. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So we need to do a spiral. Okay, how do we draw a okay, so we start with this with the right. So how do we do a spiral? So we start here and we go to the end, and we go to the ends and to the ends, and now so we go up until we don't like we find, so we go up until we find this one, and then we stop, and then we go right until we find this and we stop, then we go bottom until we find this and we stop, and then we go left and okay, that's okay. So let's do this. Yeah, I think I have 8 minutes. We'll see. I don't may not be able to do it, but we'll see. Okay, so here we need to build an entry matrix. So count width equals get width of the inputs, count height equals get height of the inputs, and output equals to width height. Okay. So now, so let's x equals 0, let y equals 0. So for let's I equals 0, so I we okay, so what we want is, so while so we want while the output of y and x plus 2, so we are here, and so we want to check 0, 1, 2, so we want to check this one. Okay, so we want to check, so okay, so let's say which one is the last one. Okay, so this is this one, so this one, so we want 1, 2, so if 1, 2, so if 1, 2 is green, then we stop. So if 1, 2 is green, then we stop. But we still paint. Okay. Okay, so while true. Okay. This is going to be super annoying. I need not. Okay. So the issue is while true is that it's going to like run and like starts looping and start crushing the thing. So while true. So if x so if x equals the width minus 1, then we break. And so if x plus 2 is below the width minus 1, so if x plus 2 is before the width, and output of y dot x plus 2 is not 0, then we break. Otherwise we do x plus plus, and we do output of y dot x equals green, which is 3. I'm so scared. Okay, so we got the first one. So now we need to do the same for y. Okay, so y height minus 1 plus y plus 2 height minus 1 y plus 2 x. Okay, so now c1, so now we have this. Okay, so now what we need is going the left way. Okay, so x equals 0, we break, x minus minus, and so x minus 2 is more than 0, and x minus 2 is not 0. Okay, and so now we go up. So we go up, and so we go up. So okay, so x 0, y 0, minus minus, and then minus 2 with no is more than 0, and minus 2 is not 0. Okay, so now it stops. And so now we want to do it again. Okay. Oops. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And so now what we can do is let I equals 0, I 10 plus I. Okay. Whoa, it worked. Okay, I'm very surprised. Yeah. So now we got this one perfect. So yeah, probably like better condition here, but this is working. Cool. Well, it's right at time. It's 9 a.m. For me, and so yeah, next time like we need to reconstruct all of the things. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you. Wait, I did this one. See you next time. Bye. And